done is just, I mean, they were here on that video, so I've done one major thing and a couple of minor things between the holidays, and I thought I'd show you them off. So, first major thing is the mountains. I got rid of all my old mountains, and I put these brand spanking new mountains in. The way I did it was I flew around in MC World, and I just found a nice mountain range. I copied it, and then I pasted it, and then I pasted it again, but I got rid of the air gaps, and it kind of flows in together very nicely. There are some gaps like there. There's a gap here and like over there. I've tried to hide them as much as possible, either with trees or maybe just leave it as a cliff face. I know maybe I put mines. But yeah, my mountains came along nicely. Another thing I'd done was my first pass of bedrocking, so as you can see there's all grass, but if you break the layer of grass there's a piece of bedrock underneath it. So yeah, the majority of my map now has bedrock on it. I'll go through bedrocking again when I'm finished, but yeah. The way I did that was I built everything with grass, but then when you put grass on top of grass, it turns it into dirt. Is that going to be long enough? Stuff it. So yeah, grass on top of grass is dirt, and then what I did was I went through with MC Edit and I replaced all dirt with bedrock. I also replaced all cobblestone, or stone I should say, with bedrock, and that's why a lot of these mountains have exposed bedrock. That's simply because in this final shrine area, I didn't want to make sure that you could dig your way through. So it's just easier to go through with all stone. What I also did though was I put some top of the hills. I turned them into stone, just to give a nice little feel. And one other thing is the crosses. So I know in the last video I talked about at the back having a secret graveyard. What I decided to do is I decided to put some crosses up the top on each of the hills. This will just let people, well, A, see the cross and come upstairs and explore. But yeah, just be a nice little sun jackal touch. So just cross is just a simple cross with a torch. You get your name on the back. You get 2 of whatever flower you want, and then just whatever the grave is. So I know there's Ultimized Gamers over there with Lilacs. This is mine. There's Mups. There's Reds. I've got Caps down there. I think I have Nicks. But yeah, if you watch this video and you want one, or you want one for someone that you know, leave their name in the comments and what type of flower they like. As you can see, I got access to quite a few different flowers. It has to be a flower though. I can't like do a flower pot with a cactus or a flower pot with something in it. Just a straight flower. What I did with the castle is I put a strip of wood on the top here. I put a strip of wood on top and on the middle. I also went inside and I put little flower pots with blue orchids just on the corners, just to kind of, so you're always looking at a blue orchid as you go up the castle. Mucked around with the stairs a little bit just to get these little corner stairs. But yeah, I still got a little bit to work on this castle, but it's coming together nicely. One other thing that I did was, originally the Sun and the Moon Temple, there was going to be a beacon with, when you broke it all, light would shine up. What I decided to do is have a water source here. And what will happen is when you press the button, the placeholders will go and the water will flow down each of the levels. So the sun is a block of lava, not water. And yeah, when the water or lava gets down to this bottom level, because you've broken all these, that will trigger off the temple. So yeah, it's a nice way to kind of just add something else. This is another thing that I've worked on. So if you come up here, this is just a 2 wide. I know a lot of people will get annoyed with that, but it's just what it is. It's a little waterfall area and lake. This is just something to do when you've got a few friends on and you've got some time to waste. Come in here, come in for a swim. There's some little diving boards, so what kind of tricks you can do before you jump into the water. Yeah, just put 3 in. But yeah, I originally built this because it was a cliff face. Like, as you can see, there was a big cut, and I didn't know how to hide this, so I thought I'll just fill it with water, put some lily pads and some stuff, and make it like a swimming pool. And I think it came out really nice. I'll probably have to put some more grass blocks around and put some more flowers around, but I think it's coming out nice. This wall here is a little cheap, but I needed this. So without this wall, the monsters would be able to come around up on top of this hill and just attack and bypass the water altogether. I know on that side what I did was I split the mountains up and I had the water running through. But yeah, I couldn't do that on this side. So yeah, these big bedrock things are basically a funneling wall. Um, Wolves should be able to howl over this, venom burners should be able to get over this, and a zombie who's good with their leap should be able to get over this. And eventually skeletons with their vines will be able to make a path over this. But yeah, this is just for at the start of the game, it forces people to go around the water. When people start getting upgrades, then they can go up and over this. But yeah, just a couple of little watering pools, and just this funneling wall. I tried to hide it a little bit with the trees, but there wasn't really a ton I could do because I need it to be a funneling wall to not make it stand out too much. Like if I put trees on the bottom, then people can jump from tree to tree and get up, so I really needed this like a straight cliff. But yeah, I'll show you the first little Easter egg that I've been working on. So if you come over here, it says have a leap of faith and you might just get rewarded. So if you come down here, you can see, well, that sand won't be here, but you can see a little indent in the mountainside. And if you can make this jump, you come in over to here, push the button. Simple little notebook Pokemon healing song. Yeah, if you come up here, there's a few sheep and stuff. So we've got Rove, TR Payne, Quacklin, Bippin, the General and Phantom, and Bob Higgs. I did have Reed Monkey in here, but I guess she didn't want to stay. Yeah, I was thinking about decking this out a little bit better. I really wanted to make like a proper big Pokemon Center, and then like have this is the computer and then some other stuff, but I thought if I spend way too much time on this, then I won't have enough time for all the other Easter eggs that I've got planned. So yeah, I'll probably just make these walls into stone. I'll leave this as bedrock so people can't move the animals. But yeah, this is just something I quickly made up. I know you can't move these animals up the top, so you can't proc farm them, like use them for a starter proc. I think if a zombie does get here, there's 7 of them, so there's not a ton of XP here, but I guess there's a little bit if they wanted to. But yeah, this is just something that's nice to know of. If you follow this path, I splashed night vision on me. This is the way out. I originally didn't have this, but I thought if you're going to jump down here, you'd be a zombie and you would just seppuku out. But I thought if a dwarf wants to come down here, I'd give him a way out. So this is just the very corner of the lake. So no one really should find that out unless they've done the leap of faith or watched this video. But yeah, now you know. So yeah, actually I'll show you what I'm working on now. So in Rob's latest vlog video, he said that when DVZ went to 1.8, he felt that was a mistake. So what I'm assuming is that when DVZ gets moved, it's going to be 1.7 again, which means no fill command. So I've started, haven't done too much, but yeah, I've started working on the command blocking. So between there, like there, well there's the third one that I just broke, and there. This is under the lake that's above us, so if I punch this out, water's going to start flowing. Actually, I can do it here. Yeah, that should be safe. There you go. As you can see, this is all the lake. So what I'm doing is I'm setting up the all these command blocks, and they're going to have slash set block air, and then this will just be Matilda, 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 actually Matilda, Matilda with 5 or whatever the distance is, and then Matilda. So this will be to change all the water to air when it's daytime. So yeah, just some little fun. I've got to do this a couple of times, and I've got to put in all the commands. You can see they're empty right now. But yeah, that's what I'm working on right now. But then, other than that, yeah, I think everything's coming together nicely. Actually, I didn't show you this. So yeah, this is the other side of the mountain's cliff face. So again, wolves can get over this. I'm pretty sure a zombie who's good with their leap can get over this. Skeletons, if they have vines, there is a way to get up. It is difficult to find though, simply because when this was all dirt, I just went around with TNT. So there's not a direct path up. You have to go like sideways and then back again. But yeah, you can vine this mountain if you're lucky. But yeah, um, thanks for watching everyone. I guess this is your sergeant signing out.